Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदरमुख श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदरमुख श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंदा
प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंदा
प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंदा
प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंदा
ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा
ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा
ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा
ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा
हे ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा
हे ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा
सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदरमुख श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदरमुख श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदरमुख श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदरमुख श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंदा
प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंदा
प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंदा
प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंदा
ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा
ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा
ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा
ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा
सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदरमुख श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदरमुख श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंदा
सुंदरमुख श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
एकदंत श्री नित्यानंदा
प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंदा
प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंदा
ऋषिमुनि वंदित नित्यानंदा గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన నిత్యానంద హే నిత్యానంద నిత్యానంద హే నిత్యానంద నిత్యానంద హే నిత్యానంద నిత్యానంద హే నిత్యానంద గౌరీ తనయ గజానన గౌరీ తనయ గజానన గౌరీ
Of our beloved Swamiji, and you can post your prayers, you can ask for boons, blessings, everything. So the first is YouTube. So you all can go to our official YouTube channel, KAILASA's SPH Nithyananda, the official YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Go to the topmost live video, and under the comment section, you can post your prayers and blessings.
The next is WhatsApp. Head to kailasa.org and scroll down to the bottom of the website. You will be prompted with a WhatsApp notification. Click on that WhatsApp icon and join the WhatsApp group and directly post your messages, prayers through WhatsApp.
The next is Twitter, platform X. So you all can go to the KAILASA's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam, the official Twitter handle. Go to the topmost pinned tweet of that handle and please reply to the pinned tweet with the hashtag #AskTheAvatar. And you can post that your question that you would like to have for the revelations directly from Swamiji, your prayers and boons requests as well.
The next is Instagram. Head to KAILASA's SPH Nithyananda on the Instagram and click on the profile picture. You'll be seeing the live video over there. If you're not yet following, please make sure to follow and like the video. In the comment section, you can post your messages and prayers.
The last is Facebook. So on Facebook, you can go to KAILASA's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam, the official Facebook page, and you can go to the topmost live video. Please like the video and you can leave all your prayers, blessings, requests, messages of love and gratitude to Swamiji as a comment under that live video. So these are all the multiple platforms, avenues to which you all can post your prayers, blessings, requests, and boons, all that you want to ask Swamiji and these platforms.
And it's highly recommended for everyone to attend the full day's program so that you can receive the best of Darshan.
Now, let us all continue beholding this most auspicious darshan of Paramashiva in this manifestation as Gajamukha Anugraha Murti.
गौरी तनया गजानना शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरु शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरु शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरु शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरु शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरु शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरु शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्या
Om, Om, Om. Om. As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Gajamukha Anugraha Murti, I bless you all with Paramadvaita, Paramashiva Pata, Paramashiva Pada, the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva, KAILASA, super consciousness of Paramashiva. Now, today, I am initiating all of you into powerful third eye awakening through the Sivadiksha. I am going to give. I also give all of you my blessings on this Raksha Bandhan day, auspicious Raksha Bandhan day. So many of you have offered e-Rakis to me. I accept all of it and give you all my protection. For all those who offered e-Raki, I accept it and give you all my protection. And now, first, Gayatri Diksha. Listen and repeat along with me. Om, 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 Bhuvaswaha, Tat Saviturvarenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhuvaswaha, Tat Saviturvarenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhuvaswaha, Tat Saviturvarenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Next is Shiva Mula Mantra, Sivadiksha Mantra. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. Next, Mahavakya Upadesham. Listen intensely. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. I bless you all into Sravana Diksha, initiation into listening and initiation into Nityatva, Sambranyata Samadhi. You will all sit now and feed Ganapati with devotion. Ganapati will accept and bless you all, shower you all with blessings, powers. Now, I start the Kalpatara Darshan time. You can put all your prayers, whatever you want. Boons, anything you want, you can ask. This is the time for Kalpatara Darshan. Paramashiva will shower you all with all the boons and prayers you have. Om, Om, Om.
ಆದಿಶಕ್ತಿ ಸ್ವರೂಪಳಾದ ಆನಂದೇಶ್ವರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಂದು ಆಲದ ಮರದಡಿ ನೆಲೆಸಿಹಳು. ವಿಶ್ವದ ಮಾತೆಯಾಗಿ ಸಲಹಲೆಂದೆ ಬಂದ ತಾಯಿ ನಿತ್ಯೇಶ್ವರಿಗೆ ಶರಣು ಹೋಗಿ ಮುಕ್ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿರೋ. ವಿಶ್ವದ ಮಾತೆಯಾಗಿ ಸಲಹಲೆಂದೆ ಬಂದ ತಾಯಿ ನಿತ್ಯೇಶ್ವರಿಗೆ ಶರಣು ಹೋಗಿ ಮುಕ್ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿರೋ. ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯ ನಿತ್ಯ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಎನ್ನಿರೋ. ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯ ನಿತ್ಯ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಎನ್ನಿರೋ. जप नित्य 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 नाम जप रे. इष्ट नाम सत्य नाम मुक्ति नाम जप रे. जप जप नित्य 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 नाम जप रे. इष्ट नाम सत्य नाम मुक्ति नाम जप रे. नित्यानंदेश्वरी जगदंबा जप रे. नित्यानंदेश्वरी जगदंबा जप रे. தேடும் பொருள் வளமும் பெருகிவிடும் வாடும் உளம் அன்பில் உருகிவிடும் சூழும் வினையாவும் மாய்ந்த விடும் ஆளும் மனமாழ்ந்து ஓய்ந்த விடும் நாளும் நலம் யாவும் சேர்ந்து விடும் தியானம் எனும் ஆன்ம மோகம் வரும் ஞானம் எனும் தெய்வ வாழ்வு தரும் நித்யானந்தன் தரும் கல்பதரு தரிசனம். வேண்டும் வரம் கூடும் நேரம் துயராவும் கரைந்தோடி மாறும் இனிதான புது வாழ்வு சேர்க்கும் குறை மாற்றி நலம் யாவும் ஏற்கும் பக்தர் வேண்டும் வரம் கூடும் நேரம் நித்யானந்தன் தரும் கல்பதரு தரிசனம். சேர்ந்து விடும் ஏங்கும் உயிரின்பம் கண்டு விடும் ஓங்கும் உயர் வாழ்வும் கூடிவிடும் தேகம் கொண்ட ரோகம் மாற்றும் சுபயோகம் எனும் தீபம் ஏற்றும் தவத்தாயாய் மழை மீது தாங்கும் நம்மை சேயாய் நித்தியம் தேற்றும் நேரம் சுகமேவி ஆனந்தம் ஊரும் நித்யானந்தன் தரும் கல்பதரு தரிசனம். சேர்ந்து விடும் கூடும் ஜெயம் நன்மை சேர்த்து விடும் தேடும் பொருள் வளமும் பெருகி விடும் வாடும் உளம் அன்பில் உருகி விடும் சூழும் வினையாவும் மாய்ந்த விடும் ஆளும் மனமாழ்ந்து ஓய்ந்து விடும் நாளும் நலம் யாவும் சேர்ந்து விடும் தியானம் எனும் மோகம் வரும் ஞானம் என் தெய்வ வாழ்வு தரும் நித்யானந்தன் தரும் கல்பதரு தரிசனம். வரம் கூடும் நேரம் நிறைவேறும் நம் தேவையாவும் இனிதான புது வாழ்வு சேர்க்கும் நிறைவான நலம் யாவும் ஈர்க்கும் பக்தர் வேண்டும் வரம் கூடும் நேரம் நித்யானந்தன் தரும் கல்பதரு தரிசனம். புது விடியில் புலரும் நித்யநாதன் அருள் அணைப்பில் மலரும் நிறை செல்வம் 16 சேரும் முறையாக கிரக நிலையும் மாறும் குறையாத அருள் நித்தம் காக்கும் குறவாதம் விதி தன்னை மாற்றும் உயரன்பை அகம் தன்னில் ஊற்றி உயிரோடு உறவாடும் நேரம் இது நித்யானந்தன் அருள் கல்பதரு தரிசனம். ஜென்மம் பல ஜென்மம் கொண்டவரம் யாவும் குரு நித்ய குருவில் வரும் மூவர் அருளான ஞான வரம் ஈடும் இணையேதும் மற்ற வரமே என்ன வரம் வேண்டும் என்று நம்மை கேட்கும் இறைவிந்தை கண்டு உயிர் போக்கும் ஆனந்தம் பொங்கும் வரை நாதன் நித்தியன் தெய்வ கர்ப்பமாய் நாடும் வரமீண்டும் நேரம் இது நித்யானந்தன் அருள் கல்பதரு தரிசனம். दिल ಸಾಗಿಸುವ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕನಸಿದು ಈ ಲೋಕವೆಂಬ ಯುಕ್ತಿ ಮನಸಲಿ ಊರುವುದು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಬಯಸದೆ ತರಲಿಹುದು ನಮಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಅಳಿಸದ ಅಂತಿಮದ ಜೀವನ್ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ತರುವುದು ಈ ದಿನದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಜ್ಞಾನದಿ ಬೆಳೆಯುವುದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಹರುಷದಿ ತರಲಿಹುದು ಎಲ್ಲ ತೃಪ್ತಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಇವ ಕಲ್ಪ ತರು ದರುಶನ ಬೇಡಿ ಬಂದವರಗಳೆಲ್ಲವನು ನೀಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಧನ್ಯನಾಗಿಸುವ ತವಕದಿ ಹಾತೊರೆದ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳನ್ನು ತಲುಪುವ ಕಾಲ ಬಂದಿತೀಗ ಭಕ್ತರೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೀವ ತಣಿಸುವಂತೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಇವ ಕಲ್ಪ ತರು ದರ್ಶನ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ತಳಮಳವು ಮಾಯವಾಗಿ ತನುವಿನ ನೋವೆಲ್ಲ ದೂರವಾಗಿ ನಿಲುಕದ ಉನ್ನತದ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯ ತಂದು ಎದುಕದ ಆನಂದ ಕೂಡಿ ಬಂದು ತೀರದ ಕರ್ಮಗಳು ಸವೆದು ಮನು ಜನ್ಮದ ಪುಣ್ಯಗಳು ಕಲೆತು ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ತಾನೇ ನೆಲೆಸಿ ಶುಭ ಯೋಗ ಎಂಬ ದೀಪ ಉರಿಸಿ ಸೊಗಸಾದ ಹೊಸ ಬಾಳು ತರುವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಇವ ಕಲ್ಪ ತರು ದರುಶನ
Let your eyes open, now the time has come to receive the Master's Kalpataru Darshan. He will fulfill all that we have been seeking, our lives rejuvenated by His grace and His blessing, fulfilling all my wishes with love and compassion. The Kalpataru Darshan time is here. So many lifetimes of negativity, we will surrender all of the madness feet. We'll reach the highest state for which we have been yearning. Our minds and bodies renewed by His healing. The light of consciousness will be radiating like a mother, so tender and caring, embracing each of us as one of His own, reassuring that we'll never be alone, fulfilling all our wishes with love and compassion. Guru Nithyananda's Kalpataru Darshan time is here. A few simple words is more than we need in all dimensions for us to succeed, just as flowers see rejuvenated by His grace and His blessing, fulfilling all our wishes with love and compassion. Guru Nithyananda's Kalpataru Darshan time is here. So many lifetimes of negativity, we will surrender all of the matter's feet. We'll reach the highest state for which we have been yearning. Our minds and bodies renewed by His healing. The light of consciousness will be radiated like a mother, so tender and care, embracing each of us as one of His own, reassuring that we'll never be alone, fulfilling all our wishes with love and compassion. Guru Nithyananda's Kalpataru Darshan time is here. Simple words is more than we need in all dimensions for us to succeed. Just as flowers seek the rays of the sun, our hearts long to merge as one in the sweetness of His cosmic embrace. We'll be gifted, appear in a space to see our spaciousness in everything, to revel in the wondrous happenings, fulfilling all our wishes with love and compassion. Guru Nithyananda's Kalpataru Darshan time is here. In His presence, we are awakened to a new dawn of realization. With His guiding light, His care and protection, He'll change the world through our transformation, fulfilling all our wishes with love and compassion. Guru Nithyananda's Kalpataru Darshan time is here. The answer to lifetimes of prayers is manifested in this flower so rare. Divinity embodied in the form of a man. The whole universe He so humbly commands, waiting to shower us with the ultimate gift and overflowing joy and endless bliss. He'll awaken us to our intelligence, and He'll take away all of our ignorance, fulfilling all our wishes with love and compassion. Guru Nithyananda's Kalpataru Darshan time is here. So many lifetimes of negativity, we will surrender all of the matter's feet. We'll reach the highest state for which we have been yearning. Our minds and bodies renewed by His healing. The light of consciousness will be radiated like a mother, so tender and care, embracing each of us as one of His own, reassuring that that we'll never be alone, fulfilling all our wishes with love and compassion. Guru Nithyananda Kalpataru Darshan, time is here.
अनाथ रक्षक आपद बांधव अंतर्यामी शरणं परमहंस नित्यानन्द सद्गुरु 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 अतिप्रगल्भ वीरभद्र सिंहनाद गर्जित श्रुतिप्रभीत दक्षयाग भोगिनाक सद्मना अतिप्रगल्भ वीरभद्र सिंहनाद गर्जित श्रुतिप्रभीत दक्षयाग भोगिनाक सद्मना गतिप्रदाय गर्जिताखिल प्रपञ्च साक्षिणे सदा नित्यानन्दाय ते नित्यानन्दाय शम्भवे गतिप्रदाय गर्जिताखिल प्रपञ्च साक्षिणे सदा नित्यानन्दाय ते नित्यानन्दाय शम्भवे शरणं परमहंस नित्यानन्द सद्गुरु शरणं परमहंस नित्यानन्द सद्गुरु शरणं परमहंस नित्यानन्द सद्गुरु शरणं परमहंस नित्यानन्द सद्गुरु मृगण्डु सोनु रक्षणावधूत दण्डपाणये सुगण्डमण्डलस्फुरत्र भाजितामृताक्षमे मृगण्डु सोनु रक्षणावधूत दण्डपाणये सुगण्डमण्डलस्फुरत्र भाजितामृताक्षमे अखण्ड भोग सम्पदर्थि लोकभावितात्मने सदा नित्यानन्दाय ते नित्यानन्दाय शम्भवे अखण्ड
Wang Yui. Blessings for you and Su Hang. Blessings for your blissful relationship make you completely enlightened. Wang Yui, my blessings for you. The Guru walk for you is do yoga every day. And I'll shower you with enlightenment and everything. Pradyumna Reddy, I'll heal your body completely. I'll clear your nightmares. You will have your land back. Pradyumna Reddy, you will get your family property back. Blessings for your daughter Kalishwari, Nitya Kalishwari. Blessings for your whole life. Have more kids. My blessings, at least have 5 kids. And you will have Guru Bhakti. My blessings. I am with you. Ye Hui Yan. The spiritual name for you. Ma Ganesha Rupini. Ma Ganesha Rupini is a spiritual name for you. Yehui Yuan. Blessings. I give you all the blessings for your husband, your family, everything. Yehui Yuan. Blessings. Zijiang. I'll clear all your karmas. I'll shower you with enlightenment. You will manifest the wealth more than you want. Blessings for your daughter, Zhuang Fujia. And my blessings for your ex-husband, Zhuang Yongheng. I am with you. Ma Zijiang. Blessings. Swati Mudiyanur. I accepted your Pada Puja. Swati Mudiyanur and Arun Ravishankar. Blessings. Arjun Ravishankar. Swati Mudiyanur and Arjun Ravishankar. I accepted your Pada Puja. My blessings for your family. I'll protect Arjun. Not only I'll give you health and wealth, bliss and enlightenment. Arjun, you will have the right job. I'll shower you with the best life, job and career within next 2 weeks. Much earlier than next 2 weeks. You will see. Swati and Arjun, blessings for both of you. Completion, enlightenment, knowledge, clarity, stability in the home, and vision to proceed further. My blessings for your purple plush events. Tathastu. You will expand. Both of you will see new life in your wealth, health, relationships, home, everything. Blessings. Swati Mudiyanur and Arjun Ravishankar. Tathastu. Yun you, my blessings. I shower you with all auspiciousness. Blessings for your mother, Ju Hua Shi. Blessings for her healing. I'll clear her mind and heal her. I'll clear your fears and thyroid pain. I will make sure you have a complete relationship with your family and your own career and wealth. Blessings for your husband, Feng Hai Liang. And blessings for your stepson, Hao Ran Liang. Blessings for Feng Hai Liang's mother, Kun Lan Li. Yun you, my blessings for you and your whole family. Tathastu. Sheri Xiao Ping. Sheri Xiao Ping. I give you all the 6 moons: health, wealth, enlightenment, integrity, blessings for yourself, and your purpose is enlightenment. You will achieve it. Do yoga daily, Nitya Yoga. You will achieve enlightenment. I'll shower you with wealth. My blessings for your healthy, long life, and I'll remove all your ashtakashtas, 8 types of hardships. I'll shower you with enlightenment. Sahari Joshi. Sahari Joshi, I accepted your gratitude. Pada Puja you offered. Blessings for your daughter's father Amar and your daughter Dvani. Blessings for your daughter, to be your son-in-law Vikram. Blessings for your whole family. I am with you. And my blessings for your Nithyananda Center for Yoga, Spiritual Library and Satsang. When you come to Kailasa, I will give you Purna Sannyas. When I give you Sannyas, I will give you spiritual name. Come to Kailasa. Now apply to be Apat Sannyasi. Start living Apat Sannyas lifestyle. Then you will come to Kailash. I will give you Purna Sannyas. I will accept your Maheshwara Puja. My blessings. Om, Om, Om.
देवदेवोत्तम दीन संरक्षक देवदेवोत्तम दीन संरक्षक.
Beautiful experience you had just now. I'm reading what you wrote. You offered walnut to Ganapati and Ganapati had it. It's so beautiful to know that. Blessings, I am with you. Send the photographs and share it with people. Ganapati is with you and blessing you. You will see all auspiciousness will start showering in your life from now. Not only wealth, career, relationship, health, everything. All good will start now. Ganapati is Mangala Swarupi. Blessings. Oh.
Sri Nithyananda Kripamaya. Sri Nithyananda Kripamaya. Deva Devottama Dina Samrakshaka. Deva Devottama Dina Samrakshaka. Devadi Deva Nithyananda. Devadi Deva Nithyananda. Sri Nithyananda Kripamaya. Sri Nithyananda Kripamaya. Padito Dara Papa Vidura. Padito Dara Papa Vidura. Nitya Purisha Nithyananda. Nitya Purisha Nithyananda. Basmodbhava Kara Bhava Bhayanasana. Basmodbhava Kara Bhava Bhayanasana. Sri Nithyananda Kripamaya. 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 Nithyananda Hare Nithyananda. 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 छत्र चामर श्रीचिह्न काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धान्त स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महान्धकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदि कैलास नित्यानन्द पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।
third eye. Please bring a deity any day, anything. It can be Swamiji's deity, it can be Atmalinga, bring anything. Swamiji has just raised it to that highest frequency of experiencing Samprajnata Samadhi.
Understand? This Samadhi, this is like the first Samadhi to experience. Start your spiritual journey. Literally, you will see Mahaganapati responding to you. All of us will be able to manifest. Let us begin now.
Now, in this phase of Samprajnata Samadhi, right, anything that is connected will just manifest and deities will simply respond to you. They will manifest and give you the experience, shower you with the ultimate experience of Paramashiva. So every one of you that are sitting here, just take a few minutes, sit and manifest the power. Manifest the power, the experience, the state, space, powers of Paramashiva. Now, Swamiji initiated all of us to experience Nityatva, right? And Swamiji said, we'll be in the space where we'll experience all the deities and gods as reality, and we'll be able to feed Ganesha. Now, I request all the participants to take a few minutes. Bring your Atmalinga, your favorite deity, anything, even it can be Swamiji's Murti, if you have those small Atma Murti. Bring any one of them, and you're going to be feeding the Atma Murti or the Atmalinga. You can feed the Atmalinga, you can bring milk, you can bring water, you can bring any of these, and you're going to be feeding the Atmalinga with the milk, water, and just from the space of oneness, experiencing the state where when you feel literally Mahaganapati himself, Swamiji himself will manifest, accept your offering, and you will actually experience how gods and goddesses manifest. They themselves manifest, they themselves shower you with all the blessings. So, shall we all enter into the power manifestation? Actually, Swamiji had given this initiation, and so many people from different parts of the world have manifested this n number of times. We have a very beautiful compilation of how all the people from across the globe, just within 24 hours of Swamiji blessing, just through the power of initiation, we have participants from across the globe who have manifested.
Daniel Haddon is asking how to manifest faster. Sit and just see right after the darshan. Is this time for doing the power manifestation? Because Swamiji initiated you. Immediately you need to manifest it into power. Just sit and do it sincerely for next 21 days. Do the process sincerely. Swamiji will start manifesting through you. It's all that is needed is us getting more and more tuned into the oneness.
Now, in the space of oneness, Swamiji has blessed me with the initiation and experience. That means Swamiji will give me the results. I'll just do the action. I leave the results unto Swamiji. Just give that declaration. Just connect and just declare that one offering. And you will see how the whole manifestation, the whole experience will start happening. Let's all take a few minutes, just watch this Sakshi Pramana and just see how the participants here are manifesting right after the initiation. This is just right after the initiation from Swamiji. You can see each places. From different parts of the world, Singapore, Malaysia, India, China, from all across the globe, just with one initiation, you all can see how participants are manifesting. I request everyone to just see. You don't need to start manifesting yet, just see this.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Just see how the manifestation is happening in each of these different clips that you're seeing. Just see how the deity is actually, you all can see the milk is just being sucked in by the deity. Each of them are feeding and posting their experiences, and all of these were in less than 24 hours of the initiation.
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham.
As you see this manifestation happening, please pick up your deity. I request every one of you, just take your Atmalinga. Come on. Take a spoon of milk, take your Atmalinga, just say, Swamiji, let you accept my offering. Please consume the milk, consume the offering that I'm making to you out of my love and gratitude. Just tell that one declaration and sit now. Start manifesting. I request every one of you to do this. Come on, Ma Prema Tavasi, Ma Shraddha Rupa, Ma Anmari Kasu.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Come on, can I request every one of you to please start? Keep the deity in your hand and just feed the deity. You just need to do it out of love, nothing else. Connect to the deity, you will see the deity itself will accept, manifest. Come on, Ma Smita, Ma Gui, Ming Shen.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om
Ma Chow Chow, you're asking a question, ma. Sorry, but it's in Chinese set. I request if you could please put it in English. I'll surely be able to address it, ma. I request the Chinese translator to please help with understanding the question. Come on, every one of you, just feed the deity. All you need to do is come from the space of oneness and love. That's all, nothing else. Just speak with that feeling connection. Declare for Mahaganapati to accept the offering.
Paramashivoham. Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Now, please relax. All of you can please relax. Now, as all of you are manifesting the power of feeding Mahaganapati, we'll be entering into our next session of the day, where we will be learning about what is the exact space that you are in when you experience this power of feeding Mahaganapati. Swamiji himself played this Leela very beautifully in his life. And let us listen to the unfolding of that Leela now.
when you have lived in this body, if you experienced at least once the thoughtlessness, if you are able to, thoughtlessness means being alive without body and mind. If you experience the thoughtless awareness, if you remain alive, if you are conscious even for a single moment without body and mind, that is what I call samadhi, thoughtlessness. Let me give you a small diagram, then you will be able to understand what I exactly mean by the word thoughtlessness. In your life, you experience two states of beings and two levels of mind. One is the mind when you have thoughts and without thoughts. For example, now you have thoughts. In the deep sleep, do you have thoughts? No. So, with thoughts, without thoughts. Same way, in the being with I consciousness and without I consciousness. As on now, you all have that idea, I consciousness. In the deep sleep, do you have? No, the I consciousness doesn't exist. With I consciousness, without I consciousness. These two levels of consciousness and two levels of mind crisscross each other and create four states of being. With thoughts, with I consciousness, it is called waking state, Jakratavastha, in which most of us are now. Not all, there are few who are in dream state. Almost, most of you are in this state now. Waking state. With thoughts, with the I consciousness. Now you have the consciousness of I and thoughts both. And the next thing, you will have thoughts, but the I will not be there. That is dream. You may ask, how? The frequency of thoughts will be more than the frequency of the consciousness in your dream. That is why you will not be able to control your dreams. Now, please understand, then you can take the notes. First you can understand, then you will be able. You can take the notes. See, now frequency of I is more. That is why you can control your thoughts, suppress them, divert them, create them, do anything you want. Because the frequency of I is more than the frequency of thoughts. The dream state, the frequency of thoughts is more than frequency of I. That is why you cannot control your dreams. If we can have the dreams of our choice, you know what kind of dreams? You will always be having. Dreams are not under your control. You can't have choice because the frequency of thoughts is more than frequency of consciousness. So you have thoughts but no consciousness. Just thoughts flowing in your being is what is dreaming. Next state, neither I exist nor the thoughts exist. This is called deep sleep. Deep sleep. This is called sushupti. Jagrat, swapna, sushupti. Conscious, subconscious, unconscious. And there is a fourth state which we have not experienced in our life, where you will not have thoughts, but you will have I consciousness, pure I consciousness. This is what I call samadhi, thoughtless awareness, turyavastha, atmanyana, brahmanyana, self-realization, nirvana, atmanubhuti, state of divine, nitya consciousness, eternal bliss, what not. All these words point this state only, where you will have the pure awareness, consciousness, but not thoughts, where you will learn, where you will live without body and mind. You become Degatrayaditaha, Kalatrayaditaha, where you have a pure I consciousness, with I, without thoughts. Vivekananda says, if you experience even a single glimpse of this consciousness when you are alive, when you leave the body, the same thing will automatically repeat and you will leave the body in samadhi. You will leave the body in samadhi.
Vitarka, Vichara, Ananda, Ashmita, Rupanugamat, Sampanyataha. Patanjali is explaining to achieve first state of enlightenment. You see the ultimate enlightenment, what he calls Kaivalya. Till you achieve that enlightenment, you go through different experiences, which he calls different kinds of samadhis, different levels of samadhis. Here, he is giving us technique to achieve the first level of samadhi. We need to know first, why do we need samadhi first of all? It's not our food and bedroom and clothes are enough for life. Why do we need samadhi at all? What is the necessary to know about this samadhi? Please understand. I can say this is the ultimate luxury a man can have. Ultimate luxury a human being can have is opening a connection to the cosmic consciousness. Sometimes these great ideas, words, they happen in our life once in a while like a breeze, and after a few days you forget about them. You are caught in your regular routine, in your regular life. Again, after some time, when you get a chance to see somebody like this, some ideas, again they touch you. Again, you forget about them in your life, you carry on in your life. Again, sometime, once in a while you come in contact. That is the reason we don't understand how important the necessity of the samadhi experience. Please understand. A born blind man can never understand what he is missing. Same way, a person who has not experienced samadhi even once can never understand what he is missing. It's a whole another dimension of life. Whole another dimension of life. The other day, one of my disciples was driving me from Phoenix to Los Angeles. Suddenly I turned towards him and I said, I wish you have a body like mine. And he started laughing. What did you mean, Swamiji? Nothing. I put little snacks in the mouth. They were eating little snacks and they gave me little. The moment I put the little snacks in the mouth, immediately body was in samadhi. Means it was an ecstasy. Nothing more is needed to please you. Just these few qualities. Understand about these few qualities, then you will understand the power of samadhi, utility value of samadhi. See, today I want you to understand the utility value of samadhi. Only then the meaning of what I am talking will be understood. Only then you will understand. Why you should sit and listen for hours together about samadhi? It has direct utility value in your life. Just little snacks, nothing else. Just that. Body was already in samadhi, means overflowing, ecstasy, joy. Just feels nothing is needed. See, when that feeling nothing more is needed is there, you feel like blessing the whole universe. Life is too good. Just understand, having that feeling, life is too good. It's just, that is there. Whenever you have the feeling, life is too good, you are living. I can say, having that feeling, life is too good, 24/7, 365. Sorry, 366 is what I call Ananda, or living in samadhi. Just continuously feeling life is good, life is good, life is good. If that idea, that feeling, life is good is not there, whatever you have, what is worth? It's nothing. It's not worthy of anything. It is not worthy of anything. And if that feeling life is good is there, you just know life is good. Life is good. Living in samadhi, it has great utility value. Apart from that, you see, when you have that feeling, life is good, suddenly you see there is no hangover on people. There is no hangover about objects or people. Understand how great freedom it is. How great freedom it is. You need to understand the utility value of samadhi. Only then we will even start looking towards the direction. We will start looking towards the direction. We will start putting little energy in the direction. There is no hangover on people. What great freedom it is. Each one of you look inside. How much of your hangover you have with people with whom you are working in the office, or the people with whom you are living, or the people whom you meet here, there. The hangover, that is the worst punishment. That is the worst punishment. Constantly you have hangover on somebody. The big problem is when you are physically with them present, you don't know completely how to be open. That is why you always have that hangover. I have seen many times people, when they are around me, they are very sad that tomorrow I am going to leave. They say, Swamiji, in 2 days you will be leaving. We have to be all alone by ourselves. When I am around them, they have this feeling. And after I leave, naturally they will have hangover. See, when you are in the physical presence also, you are not complete. And you are waiting that you will be depressed. So naturally when I am not there, you will be depressed. What else to do? When they are physically present, not only with me, I am saying about everybody, even in an ordinary relationship, when you are physically with somebody, you don't have the courage or guts to open. Afraid, fear of rejection. Fear of rejection is one of the worst things. You are afraid, you may be rejected. And once you are rejected, you can't respect you. That's a big problem. See, it is not only the fear that other person will reject you. If you are rejected, that so much of disrespect will start creating. You will start creating so much of disrespect about you inside you. That's a big problem. You can't handle that disrespect, that fear of rejection. So naturally, you don't know how to be open, how to be alive, how to be connecting. When you are not open in the physical presence, naturally in the absence, you will have that hangover. In the presence also, you are not fully present. In the absence also, you are not completely absent. That's a big problem. And you go on hanging over, hanging over, hanging over. Too many people are hanging in your inner space. That is why the person with whom you are living, you are not complete with that person. So it's like a vicious circle. Samadhi liberates you from all hangovers. There is no hangover. There is no remembrance of the people. There is no feeling, I want them again, want to see them again. or want them again around me? Nothing. It's like you are like a breeze, untouched, unpolluted, just flowing, flowing, flowing. So many wonderful things starts expressing by itself in samadhi. Extraordinary powers he expresses. It's a pure science. You see, it's like if you study in the field of law and specializes and do some higher level degrees, you will be able to practice in all these courses, you will be able to do all these things, you will have all these powers. Just like that, it's a science. You study this, do this, then you will handle all these extraordinary powers and energies and life. It's a simple science. The big problem is, in the young age, we are not taught, and we never had a time to spend, we never had a patience to practice. So finally we dumped the whole science itself as useless. If you are new to Hinduism, I will introduce Shiva is the largest worshipped god in Hindu tradition. He is supposed to be the head of the pantheon of gods in Hindu tradition. Hindu tradition has something like 33 crore gods. And I believe that was the population in those days. Each one can have your own personalized, customized god. That's the freedom Hinduism gave for everybody. And Mahadeva, Shiva is supposed to be the head, lord of all the gods, and Ganesha is the first son of Shiva. And I was given the deity of Ganesha, a small deity. I started playing with it, living with it, just like Barbie doll. When you give a Barbie doll to your kids, how they clothe it and bathe it and literally live with it. Morning when I wake up, I'll wake him up from my bed. When I brush my teeth, I'll brush him also. You can still see the deity with a lot of scratches in this area. It's all my brushing. I'll try to brush him with my toothbrush, and when I take bath, I'll give him bath. When I put clothes, I'll give him also clothes, and the ashes and the sandal paste, everything. And when I eat, I'll try to make him eat. Of course, food won't go inside, but I'll put the food in the mouth until I eat. You are not eating properly. If you don't eat, you will not grow. Whatever my mother tells me, I used to tell him. And I literally lived with him. Then, of course, in those days, kids will go to school only at the age of 6, so no school. But I'll play with him. He's my playmate. Night when I go to sleep, I'll put him next to my bed. So usually I'll sleep with my mother. My mother will be this side. I'll put him this side and tell, you sleep with your mother, I'll sleep with my mother. And one day I went to the temple. In the temple every day you will see some elderly person will be coming and sitting and telling some story in the temple. There will be some discourse, some satsang, some pravachan. It's a regular lifestyle in this city. Every day somebody will be talking in the temple, giving some discourses, satsangs. One elderly person, he was telling us some story. He was telling a story about how Ganesha ate the food when a saint offered. Let me tell you the story, only then you will understand the whole background completely. There was a elderly man in a village. He used to do temple worship every day to Ganesha. One day he was sick, he did not go to the worship. He sent his son. The son went and offered the food to the Ganesha as usual, but Ganesha did not eat as usual. But this child thought Ganesha usually used to eat. So he forced Ganesha, you please eat, otherwise my father will scold me. Why are you not eating? But Ganesha did not eat. Then this child started hitting his head on the temple wall, saying that if you don't eat, I will commit suicide. Because my father will scold me, he will not allow me to live. You eat. When the child was trying to commit suicide, Ganesha appeared and stopped the child and ate the food. It's a story. A great saint story. And that child became a great saint. When I heard that story, I was shocked. Suddenly, I felt, then why is this, my Ganesha is not eating? I am being cheated. I ran to the house back. My family used to live just near the temple. I ran to the house back from the temple because I was listening to the story from the temple. Ran to the house back and caught hold of my Ganesha and told him, you have to eat. I tried all my storytelling, everything to Ganesha. He did not budge, he did not eat. Next day I was sitting and thinking, what to do? This guy is not eating. By now I developed the idea is now my Ganesha is adamant. So I was brought up in a large giant family where more than 20-25 kids have grown up together. It's almost like a small nursery. In the house, if somebody doesn't eat, my grandmother will threaten them. I'll throw you in the well. Center of the house used to be a huge well. The house I was born and brought up is almost like 80,000 square feet. I'll show you guys. From this street to that street. And this side to that side. Single house, that size. And still there are bits remain in the same way, same old way. The house is almost 300 years old. Center of the house there used to be a well. The grandmother will shout, if you don't eat, I'll throw you in the well. That is the idea clicked with me. I told Ganesha, if you don't eat, I will throw you in the well. Habits. So I started threatening my Ganesha, if you don't eat, I'll put you in the well. So I took up that bucket in which they fetch the water and put the Ganesha and lowered him to the water level. From here I started shouting, hey, eat, otherwise I'll put you in the well. Suddenly I remembered, maybe now he has changed his mind, but I have not put the food inside. So I took him out, put the food and put him, then lowered the bucket to the water level. In that level, I'll move the rope and tell, hey, now eat, otherwise I will drop you in the well. Of course, he was not budging. I also did not have the courage to drop him in the well because he is too much for me. He means really a lot for me. He is my friend, everything. My companion, for play and everything. Of course, he did not budge for that also he did not eat. Then I had the thought, maybe the food he doesn't like my mother's cooking. So I went to the temple, asked the temple priest, whatever they are offering, the same food. They gave the same food. I brought to the house the same food and told him, now you eat. He did not budge. Suddenly, while I was arguing with my Ganesha, it clicked. That saint, when Ganesha did not eat, he tortured himself. But here, I am torturing Ganesha. How will Ganesha eat? That click. I can say, that click was the turning point in my spiritual life. I decided, I will not eat till he eats. I will not torture him anymore. So I put the food, sat. 2.5 days, as a 3-year-old child, did not eat, sleep, just I'll sit. Even in those days, very stubborn. The will was so strong. Did not eat and sat without eating. It was a very strong experience. I could see very clearly Ganesha appearing, and I fell into a kind of a altered state of consciousness. I could see very clearly Ganesha ate. When I opened my eyes, the plate was empty. Because I know the feeling I had at that moment was so strong. The devotion I had, it is like a experience strengthening the belief. Faith was transformed as trust. That feeling connection gave me the tremendous courage and confidence to begin my spiritual journey.
And get ready. Apply the Vibhuti and Kumkum on your forehead. Wear your Rudraksha Mala and prepare your Panchapatram at the Durni. 1 cup with a spoon with some water for the ritualistic cleansing. Now, everyone please settle down on your yoga mats. All the male bodies, please remove your upper cloth. Apply the Vibhuti in 16 places over your body. And let us open the session As you sit in a comfortable cross-legged position with your head, neck and spine in a straight line, hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center, close your eyes, take a deep breath, visualize Swamiji as we chant the Satguru Vandanam.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि.
Next, we will invoke Paramashiva's presence by chanting the Shiva Mula mantra, Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha, 11 times. Please follow along internally.
Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha.
Next, we will be performing the Tadvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing. Now, take your Panchapatram and Tudani and keep your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra in the shape of a cow's ear, like our Acharyas are demonstrating. Take one Udani of water, pour it into your right palm, and each time the word Swadha is chanted, sip the water from the bottom of your right palm for a total of 3 times.
Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha.
Now wash your right hand with the water from the Panchapatam and wipe your lips twice with the bottom of your right thumb as we chant.
Om Ham Hridaya Janamaha.
Wash your hand again. With your index, middle and ring finger joined together, touch above your upper lip and below the lower lip. Then wash your hand again. With index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With ring finger and thumb together, the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, and the left ear. Wash your hand again. With the little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel, your right chest, and your left chest. And with all the fingertips joined together, touch the crown of your head, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and your heart center. Wash your hand once more. Now place the right hand over top of the left, place both hands on the right thigh, and set your sankalpa, your conscious resolution, what you want to manifest in today's Nityananda Yoga session. Set your declaration and hold the visualization as we chant the sankalpa mantra.
Om Mamopatta Samastam Duridakshayadvaram Bhagavat Sri Nityananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nityanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Vishishthajam Asyam Shubhadito Purana Arogya Yukta Dridhagatra Yogiga Sharira Siddhyartham Paramashiva Shaktya Vishkaranartham Nityananda Yoga Abhyasam Karishye.
Now wash your right hand once more.
Om Apaupasprisya.
And keep your Panchapatram and Udani aside out of harm's way so we can safely enter into the yoga practice. Before we start, let us briefly cover the 12 components of Kailasa's Nityananda Yoga. Preparing our bodies to hold the intense energy as it was just now poured over us in the Darshan. Through asanas, physical postures, aligning your body to Paramashiva by aligning it to the cosmic geometry, intensely activating our nervous system and strengthening the body to hold the energy. Pranayama, the breathing techniques, as you align your breathing to Paramashiva, you prepare your nervous system clean the nadis, the energy channels, and infuse intense prana into the system. Mudra, the energy circuits performed with your hands, limbs, and various other parts of the body, seal the prana into the system, activate the non-mechanical parts of your brain, and align your intra-organs like your chakras, third eye, vak, and anandagandha to Paramashiva. Bandhas, energy locks, as performed by contracting certain muscles and diaphragms within the body, intensely move the Kundalini Shakti up along the spine and prevent it from falling down again to the lower energy centers. The bandhas we are going to perform are of three kinds. The Mula Bandha, the root lock, as you contract the perineal floor and pull it up, you push the Kundalini Shakti upwards. The Mula Bandha will be resembled by a red circle in the left center of your screen. Ujjana Bandha, the stomach lock, as you contract the stomach muscles above and below the navel and pull the navel in and up towards your spine, you forcefully move the Kundalini Shakti higher and higher, resembled by a yellow circle in the same place. And the Uddiyana Bandha, the throat lock, as you contract your throat muscles and tuck your chin to the chest, internally locking the throat, preventing the prana from falling back down, resembled by a blue circle. If you perform all three bandhas at the same time, they make Mahamuja Bandha, which is resembled by a purple circle. As you can see right now, for the first few asanas, we are going to perform Mahamuja Bandha. Next up is Karna, the sacred dance postures, as seen in various temples throughout India, preserved, carved in stone, as you move your limbs in synchronicity, aligning your body movements to the cosmic movements. You create intense awareness in your entire body and a subtle breathing flow that intensifies the prana uptake. The next component is visualization. Throughout the asana practice, we're going to project certain visualizations. If you hold the visualization, you will embody the essence of the asana and experience the asana much deeper by aligning your thinking to Paramashiva, manifesting Mano Shakti, the power of thought. Japa is the internal repetition of mantras. We are projecting mantras on the screen as you internally repeat them again and again while visualizing them rotating around your throat in a circular way. You're cleansing your Vishuddhi chakra, your throat chakra, and activating the power of speech, vak, as you align your speech to Paramashiva. Next is the external chanting. Our Acharya is going to chant the sacred mantras and scripture references for all the asanas, providing the right context and holding the high energy space for all of you. During yoga, your aura opens up and is receptive to the external energies, so we are providing the highest energy space by chanting the words of Mahadeva himself. Weightlifting is the next component, as bodybuilding is a spiritual practice as per the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can hold weights throughout the asana practice to intensify the asanas and intensely awaken the Kundalini Shakti. Mandala, the visual representation of the gods and goddesses. As you can see in the background of our acharyas, we are projecting the Shri Yantra, the visual representation of all the gods and goddesses. If you hold the visualization of a yantra, just gaze at it intensely, but gently, like you would gaze at a rose. It is being reflected into your brain, and the macrocosmic energies are reflected into your microcosmos. So gaze at the mandalas as much as possible. Next up is Abharana. The traditional Rudraksha jewelry is capable of holding more spiritual energy than any other stone. Slowly giving it back to your body as comparable to a spiritual battery. It is holding you in the high energy space, so keep skin contact to Rudrakshas at any given time. Aushada the spiritual alchemy products infuse prana into your system and heal even the most chronic of diseases. In our case, that would be vibhuti and kumkum. And if you have it available, you can apply sandalwood powder mixed with water on your temples. Or if you have any other aushadas given by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, you can apply them during the yoga practice. The final component is the Shakti powder, or Shakti knee powder, of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the entanglement with the Master, infusing the high energy into our system and enabling us to perform any asana immediately. If you feel the sweet connection to the Guru during the yoga practice, holding the space of oneness with the Master, new dimensions of yoga open up and you manifest the ultimate. Let us now enter into the yoga practice. As you sit in a comfortable cross-legged position with your head, neck and spine in a straight line, place your hands on top of the knees in Bindu Mudra with index fingers and thumbs together. Gaze straight ahead. Visualize Lord Shiva in your inner space. Breathe in Samana Kumbhaka, the first pranayama, as you inhale deeply into your stomach. Hold your breath and visualize a flame being kindled in your stomach, rising up your spine. Engage all three bandhas, Mahamudra Banda, root lock, stomach lock, and throat lock, as you internally chant the japa, Soham. Visualize it rotating around your throat in the first asana of the sequence, Sukhasana.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तम् अशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत्.
Next up is Parvatasana. Now bring your legs into Padmasana by placing the feet onto opposite thighs. Join your hands together in Anjali Mudra and raise them up above your head, keeping the elbows straight. Engage all three bandhas as you visualize yourself as Mount Kailash.
अथ वक्षे महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलम्.
Next up is Halipavasana. Now bring the soles of the feet together in front and hold your hands behind your back. As you lean forward and down, place your head on the ground behind the heels. Gaze to your nose, engage all three bandhas as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
पूर्वविधियाहु मे जानो उभयपगदली सम्पुटठानो.
From the same position, extend your arms out in front, cup the palms and place them down on the ground in front of the feet. As you bring your forehead down behind the heels, gaze to your nose, engage all three bandhas as you visualize yourself as a snake in Nagi Pavasana.
पूर्वविधिपर्यागाने नीचौहौ वीकहु निभनास्यो लगायि.
Next up is Kokilasana. Now hold the big toes with index and middle fingers in Prana Mudra. Stretch your legs forward and up, and then cross them into Padmasana as you lean forward and down onto your elbows. Engage all three bandhas and visualize yourself as a bird.
पूर्वविधिपर्यागाने नीचौहौ वीकहु निभनास्यो लगायि.
If you have any questions about the asana practice, please let us know in the chat. We'll reply to your questions and give any clarification if needed. Next up is Nitya Asana. Now stack your knees and ankles and hold on to opposite elbows. As you start rotating your arms in a circle, gaze to your nose, engage all three bandhas, visualize Swamiji, and after some time, change the direction of the movement.
घोड़ा बावां पाद की आशमा हिली सोजे दक्ष चरण को वार लौता परिकुल भस्मोज.
Next up is Gajasana. Now place your hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart, and lift your hips up high. As you scoop your head and chest forward and down again and again, visualize yourself as an elephant and perform Uddiyana Bandha, the stomach lock, and Mula Bandha, the root lock. As you can see, the yellow and the red circle on the left side.
निब्जं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्बी भूयामस्तकाग्रे निधाय.
Now maintain the same position and alternate pressing one heel into the ground as you lift the other heel up again and again. Visualize yourself as a bear as you perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha in Vrikshasana.
एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च गजासनं कुर्यात् वृक्षासनं भवति.
Now rise up onto the tips of the big toes with all other toes raised off the ground if you can. Keep your hands in Hridaya Mudra with index, middle and ring fingers joined together at your heart center. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you apply Uddiyana Bandha, the stomach lock, and Mula Bandha, the root lock, in Vaishyasana.
केशेन पादयुगलं बद्ध्वा तिष्ठेत अधोमुखः.
Next up is Urdhva Janu. Together, toes pointing outwards and your knees bent. Bring your hands to the chest. With the elbows parallel to the ground, raise one knee up along your body. Follow along with the respective hand in a circular motion, again and again on both sides. Next up is Padalingasana. Now interlace your fingers from the outside in Sarva Shankari Mudra. Hold on to one knee and pull it up towards your chest. Engage all three bandhas. Stand straight on the mat and visualize yourself holding a baby.
एकं जानु उरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Next up is Padapidanasana. Now hold the foot from behind the back and pull it towards your buttocks with both hands. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and engage all three bandhas. Keep breathing in Samana Kumbhaka. Breathe into your stomach and visualize a flame rising up your spine.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनुम्.
The next asana is Natarajasana. Now hold the sole from the foot from the inside as you extend your leg back and up, and extend the opposite arm forward with the hand in Bindu Mudra, index and thumb together. Engage the Mula Bandha, the root lock, as you visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Now repeat Balalingasana on the other side. Pull the other knee towards your chest and visualize yourself holding a baby.
एकं जानु उरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now pull the other foot behind towards your buttocks. Engage all three bandhas and visualize Swamiji in Padapidanasana on the other side.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनुम्.
Now hold the sole of the foot from the inside, lean forward, and visualize yourself performing the cosmic dance as Lord Nataraja.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Next up is Ardha Chittakarana. Now stand in Adimandi posture, heels together, toes pointing outwards and the knees bent, and step the right foot behind the left. Bring the left hand to the chest and swing the right arm back and forth like a pendulum. Gracefully move your fingers one by one. Place your right hand over your nose, uncross your ankles, step the left foot behind, and repeat the movement on the other side. Next up is the skeleton dance. Now visualize yourself as a skeleton as you shake your body intensely. Hold the visualization of your bone structure as you dance wildly. This will build integrity into your very bone marrow. We are in focus mode, so nobody else is able to see your camera, so don't worry about that. As we're moving on to Katichina Karana. Now stand in Adimandi and cross your arms above your head with the palms facing backwards. Now turn your hips to the side, open your arms wide above your head, Cross them back to the center and repeat the movement again and again. Next up is Tadasana. Now stand tall on the tips of your toes as you raise your arms up parallel above your head. Visualize yourself as a palm tree as you perform all the bandhas and internally chant the new japa, Shivoham. Visualize it rotating around your throat.
महामुद्राबद्ध कोनो ताड़ासन विभेदकान्.
Next up is Uttanasana. From a standing position, lean forward and down, bringing your hands flat on the ground. Engage all the bandhas as you bring your forehead closer to your knees. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Uttanasana.
महामुद्राबद्ध कोनो ताड़ासन विभेदकान्.
Next up is Tadasana. As you place your hands shoulder width apart on the ground, step your feet back into a tall plank position. Now contract the perineal floor in Mula Banda and tuck your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha as you start rotating your head from side to side. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you do so.
गजासनवस्थित्वा मस्तकं वारं वारं दक्षिणकुक्षिं सव्यकुक्षिं नयेत्.
Now lower your body down onto your stomach. Keep the hands at the side of your chest, palms flat on the ground and the toes pointed backwards. Now raise your head and upper body up by the strength of your lower back. Open your mouth wide. Inhale through the hollow of your throat and visualize yourself as a cobra in Bhujangasana.
अंगुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तं अधोभूमौ विनिन्यसेत्.
Next up is Shashasana. Now push your body back up into a plank position and alternate bringing one knee in towards your chest back and forth. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Breathe calmly through your nose in Sahajra Kumbhaka. Lead the prana along your spine as you perform the Mula Bandha.
गजासन संस्थितो जानुद्वयमाकुञ्च वारं वारं कर्तव्यं शशासनं भवति.
Next up is Rathasana. From the same position, step one foot in between the two hands. Jump the front foot back and bring the other one in between the hands again and again. As you visualize yourself as a chariot, perform the Mula Bandha.
गजासन संस्थितो एकैकं पादं पूर्वमार्गेण भ्रामयित्वा कर्तव्यं रथासनं भवति.
Now rise up into Viravatasana. Keep the front leg bent at a 90-degree angle and extend the other leg far back, keeping the knees straight and the toes pointing outwards. Now raise your arms up parallel above your head. Keep your hip facing forward. As you gaze to your third eye, visualize yourself as Lord Viravata and perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha, the stomach lock and the root lock.
वासिष्ठमथकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च.
Now exchange the position of your feet. Raise your arms up above your head as you repeat Virabhadasana on the other side. Visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra with 8 arms.
वासिष्ठमथकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च.
Next up is Vrikshasana. Now stand tall on the mat and bring the sole of one foot towards the inner thigh. Join your hands together in Anjali Mudra and raise them up above your head. Keeping the elbow straight, gaze ahead. Visualize yourself as a tree as you perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
दक्षिणं सव्यगुल्फेन दक्षिणेन तथेतरम्.
Next up is Garudasana. Now bring the raised foot to the opposite hip. Join your hands together in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center. And visualize yourself as Lord Garuda as you perform the Mula Bandha in Garudasana.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत्.
Now repeat Vrikshasana, the tree posture, on the other side as you raise the other foot up and your arms up above your head, visualizing yourself as a tree.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च जाम्यं पादं निधायतु.
Now repeat Garudasana on the other side. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda with big wings on your back.
गरुडासनमावक्षे येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत्.
Next up is Trikonasana. Now step one foot forward and the other one far back. Keep the back toes facing sideways. Extend your arms out parallel to the ground. Lean forward and down. Bring one hand to the foot. As you gaze up along the other arm, visualize yourself as a triangle.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Now exchange the position of your feet. Extend your arms, lean forward and down, and visualize yourself as a triangle as you repeat Trikonasana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Next up is Nikotaka Karana. From Arimandi posture, heels together, toes pointing outwards and knees bent. Raise one heel of the finger hands in front of the chest with the palms facing each other. As you stump the raised heel down, raise the other heel up and exchange the position of your hands again and again. The next asana is Angushtasana. Now lower your body down onto the tips of the toes, heels raised. Sit your perineum down on the heels. As you keep your knees off the ground and join together, place your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and start buzzing like a bee on the inhalation and exhalation in Brahmari Kumbhaka as you perform the Mula Banda and internally chant the new japa Sadashivoham.
कबन्धासनमित्याहुः गोरक्षासनमेव च.
Now extend one leg forward. Keep the hands at the side, palms facing forward in Vara Mudra with the fingertips just touching the ground as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Saurasana.
प्रसार्य प्रसार्य एकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
Now
गुल्फस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृश्य तत्करेण. गुल्फस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृश्य तत्.
the floor, tuck your chin to the chest, and gaze in between the hands in Shambhavi Mudra with eyes open wide, apart. As you keep your hands on the thighs or knees, gaze to your nose and visualize
Ave.
the next up is Bhadragodakasana. As soles of the feet together, join your thumbs and little fingers, and open up the palms resembling a lotus flower in Padma Mudra as you raise your arms up above your head. Gaze through the gap between the palms and visualize Lord. Next up is Mandukasana. Now bring the feet flat on the mat and sit on the heels. As you place your hands on the knees, gaze to your nose.
द्वे च संस्पृशेत्.
Maintaining the same sitting posture. Bring your hands above.
प्रथमे वेसकोकरठाने दो हाथ पगम बीच आने.
Next up is Kakabhushandi Asana. Now squat with your feet flat on the ground and the knees wide apart. As you bring your arms in and around the raised knees, interlock your fingers behind your back in Parasha Mudra. As you gaze to your nose, visualize yourself as a crow in Kakabhushandi Asana.
प्रथमे वेसकोकरठाने दो हाथ पगम बीच आने.
Next up is Kanipavasana. Now place your hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart, and bring your knees onto your arms towards your armpits. Lean forward and down. Find balance and lift the feet off the ground. As you balance on your arms, visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Kanipavasana.
आसन को गुण आशीर्षिता होई तो आछी होई.
Next up is Kapali Asana, the first inverted posture of this sequence. If you have any spine or neck issues or problems with high blood pressure, take it slow with any of the inverted posture. If you feel you need support for this asana, you can set yourself up in front of a wall or ask a partner to aid you. Now keep your hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart. Bring your knees onto your arms and place the crown of your head to the mat, forming a triangle between your hands and your head. Slowly bring the hips above the shoulders and then straighten your legs up. Gaze to your nose as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Kapali Asana.
शीश शीशा धरती टेकी पकड़ो वो मिलवा ऊंचा को करे.
Gently lower your legs down and keep your hands flat on the ground as you twist your body to one side, aligning the knee and the hip with your elbows. As you lean forward, find balance and then extend your legs out to the side. Gaze to your third eye. Visualize yourself as a peacock And start breathing in Rechaka Kumbhaka, exhaling all the way and holding your breath in Parshvamayurasana.
आसन को गुण आशीदिष्ट होई तो आची होई.
Now twist your body to the other side. Balance on your arms as you visualize yourself as a peacock in Parshvamayurasana on the other side.
मयूरम दंडवत कुर्यान मायूरम दंड नामकम.
The next asana is Bhairaganathasana. As you keep your hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart, step your feet back into the plank position, and then step one foot outside the shoulders, in between the hands. Gaze to your third eye, and visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava, as you perform the Mula Banda in Bhairaganathasana.
आसन को गुण पीती जाई.
Now, step the other leg, the other foot in between the two hands. Push your hips forward, gaze to your third eye, and visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava in Bhairaganathasana on the other side.
आसन को गुण पीती जाई.
Next up is Unmukha Pitasana. From Tadakshvasana, the plank position, bring your forearms to the ground and slightly walk your feet forward to raise your hips even higher. Gaze towards your third eye, visualize Swamiji in your inner space, and keep breathing in Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale all the way and hold your breath.
भून्यस्थो जानुनी हस्तो चतुष्पदम वाङ्मुखम.
Next up is Vashishthasana. Back in Tadakshvasana, rotate your body onto one arm as you extend the opposite arm upwards. Keep your core engaged and gaze up along the arm as you visualize yourself as sage Vashishta.
ऊर्ध्व कुक्कुटवासिष्ठ मरीचिहल मत्स्यकम.
Now rotate your body to the other side and repeat Vashishthasana on the other side.
ऊर्ध्व कुक्कुटवासिष्ठ मरीचिहल मत्स्यकम.
Now come to a seated position with your legs extended forward. Place your hands underneath the buttocks with the palms facing up. As you gaze to your nose, visualize yourself as Lord Hanuman. Perform Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock, and Mula Bandha, the root lock, as you internally chant the new japa Mahagadapati in Anjani Asana.
ऊर्ध्व कुक्कुटवासिष्ठ मरीचिहल मत्स्यकम.
Next up is Paschimottanasana. With your legs extended forward, bend forward from the waist and hold onto the big toes in Prana Mudra with index and middle fingers. Now bring your head as low as you can towards the knees. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, engage all three bandhas Mahamudra Bandha.
जानु परिललाटन्तो पश्चिमं ताणमुच्यते.
Next up is Ugrasana. From the same position, interlock your fingers behind your neck. Lean forward and down, bring your head to the knees, elbows outside the knee. As you engage all the bandhas, visualize Kali in your inner space.
स्वपाणिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानुपरि शिरोन्यसेत्.
Next up is Marichyasana. Now bring one heel to the groin. As you keep the knee raised, bring your arm around the knee and interlock your fingers behind your back. Lean forward and down as you perform the Mula Bandha and visualize yourself as Sage Marichi in Marichyasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Now drop the knee down to the side. Lean forward and down, hold onto the foot as you engage all the bandhas Mahamudra Bandha. Gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in Mahamudrasana.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे.
Now bring the other heel towards the groin, knee raised. Lean forward, interlock your fingers behind your back. Visualize Sage Marichi and Marichyasana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Now drop the knees to the side, lean forward and down. Perform Mahamudra Banda in Mahamudrasana.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे.
The next asana is Bhadrasana 2. Now join the soles of the feet together in front of your body. Hold the feet firmly with both hands. As you push the knees to the ground by the strength of your groin, gaze to your third eye and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
गुल्फौ तुवृषणस्य अधः सीवन्त्याः पार्श्वयोः क्षिपेत्.
Next up is Kvali Pavasana. As you keep the soles of the feet together, slightly extend your legs away from the body. Place your hands on the respective knees. As you gaze to your nose, engage Jalandhara Banda, tuck your chin to the chest, and the Mula Banda, contract your perineal floor as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
पूर्व चरबड़ चौक अख्यो सोई वाही विधि जोगी जय सोई.
Next up is Droni Asana. Now bring the soles of the feet together, close to the body. Hold the feet and visualize Yoni Mandala, the visual representation of Devi Paramashiva Shakti, as you lean forward and bring your chin towards the toes. Gaze to your nose and perform the Mula Bandha as you do so.
दो एडी संपुट करे 16 मूल द्वारित रिधरे.
Next up is Midaki Pavasana. Extend your feet away from the body. Keep the heels together and the toes apart as you extend your arms out to the side and bring your forehead on the ground behind the heels. Gaze to your nose as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space and perform the Mula Bandha.
पूर्व चरपट चौक अख्यो सोई वाही विधि जोगी जय सोई.
Next up is Siddha Samadhi Asana. With the toes together and heels apart, bring your arms below the shins and place your chin down in front of the toes. Bring your toes towards your throat if you can. Gaze towards your nose as you visualize Lord Surya in your inner space in Siddha Samadhi Asana.
दो एडी संपुट करे 16 मूल द्वारित रिधरे.
Next up is Chinaki Pavasana. As you keep the heels together and the toes apart, hold your feet and open them up like a book as you press your elbows onto your thighs. Gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
भून्यस्तो जानुनी हस्तो चतुष्पदम वाङ्मुखम्.
Next up is Charapada Chokasana. Keep the soles of the feet together and place your hands on the knees as you gently push them down towards the ground. Gaze to your third eye and visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
दो एडी संपुट करे 16 मूल द्वारित रिधरे.
Next up is Bhairavasana. With the soles of the feet together, raise your heels and bring the toes down. You can use the support of your hands if needed. In this intense stretch, as you keep your knees on the ground, hands on the knees in Bindu Mudra. Gaze to your third eye. Visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava as you perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
गुल्फौ संपीड्य चान्योन्यं व्युत्क्रमेणोत्थितं शनैः.
Next up is Samanasana. Now keep one heel against the perineum and lift the sole of the other foot against your chest with both hands. Gaze to your third eye, visualize Swamiji and perform the Mula Bandha.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादि साधनात्.
Now bring one foot over top of the respective shoulder as you extend the other leg forward and up. Gaze to your third eye and visualize Swamiji in Apanasana.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपि यत्नतः.
Now repeat Samanasana on the other side. Bring the other heel against the perineum, opposite foot flat against the chest.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादि साधनात्.
Now bring the other leg over top of the shoulder, extending the opposite leg forward as you repeat Apanasana on the other side.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपि यत्नतः.
Next up is Gomukhasana. Now stack your knees in front of the body, Bring the heels close to the outside of your hips. Interlock your fingers and place them on the top knee. As you gaze to your nose, visualize the face of a cow. Breathe in Siddhkari Kumbhaka, pressing your tongue against the palate of your mouth without touching the teeth, and hissing through your teeth while inhaling. Perform the Mula Banda and internally chant the new japa Om Nithyanandoham in Gomukhasana.
सर्वे दक्षिणगुल्फं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत्.
Next up is Anasuyasana. Now hold onto the big toes in the same position in Prana Mudra. As you gaze to your nose, visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya and perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपि यत्नतः.
From the same position, interlock your fingers behind your back. Lean forward and down, bring your chin over the knees, nose towards the ground if you can. As you visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya in Anasuyasana too.
जीवना गोदा की संधि उपरिड़ा वागोड़ा की संधि.
Now sit with one heel against the perineum, the opposite foot flat on the ground in front, with the hands on the knees. Gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as Lord Garuda in Garudasana too.
डाबोपकमोडी एडी माहिलो गुल्फमूलद्वारनी चैदे.
From Garudasana 2, raise your perineum onto the heel. Interlock your fingers behind your neck and twist your elbows outside of the raised knee as you gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as Sage Narada in Naradasana.
पिष्ठिज वाम पगदली केरी भूपरिता हिलका वेफेरी.
Next up is Matsya Pitakasana. With one foot flat on the ground, bring the other foot on top of the opposite thigh. Hold onto the big toe and the shin of that leg as you gaze to your nose and visualize Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu in Matsya Pitakasana.
वामेन वामांगुष्ठन्तो गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकम्.
Now slide your knees over top of each other with the other knee on top this time as you hold your hands on top of the knee and visualize the face of a cow in Gomukhasana.
सर्वे दक्षिणगुल्फं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत्.
Now hold the big toes in Prana Mudra and visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya in Anasuyasana on the other side.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात्.
Now interlock your fingers behind the back, lean forward and down, bring your nose to the ground in Anasuyasana 2.
दक्षिण गोड़ नीचे उठाने बाहों ताकि ऊपर आने.
Now repeat Garudasana 2 on the other side. Sit with the other heel against the perineum, opposite knee raised, hands on the knees, visualizing yourself as Lord Garuda.
दाबोपकमोडी एडी माहिलो गुल्फमूलद्वारनी चैदे.
Now repeat Naradasana on the other side. Raise your perineum onto the heel, interlock your fingers behind your neck and twist them outside the knee as you visualize yourself as Sage Narada.
पिष्ठिज वाम पगदली केरी भूपरिता हिलका वेफेरी.
Now place the other foot on top of the opposite thigh. Hold onto the shin and the big toe and visualize Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu, in Matsya Pitakasana on the other side.
वामेन वामांगुष्ठन्तो गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकम्.
Next up is Matsyendrasana. Now place one foot onto the opposite thigh. Raise the knee and twist your elbow outside the knee, placing the other hand on the ground behind you, the front hand by the neck. Now gaze to your third eye and visualize Matsyendranath, the great sage and master of Hatha Yoga.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः.
Now extend the front arm down to the foot, hold onto the big toe in Prana Mudra, place the other hand on your ear, gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as a camel in Kubasana.
आसन को न झोलो जाए.
Now keep holding onto the front foot, place the other hand on the ground behind you. Twist your body even further as you visualize Sage Matsyendranath in Matsendrasana too.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठर प्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम्.
Now extend both legs, bring the other foot onto the opposite thigh as you repeat Matsendrasana on the other side.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः.
Extend the front arm, hold the back ear, visualize yourself as a camel in Kubasana.
आसन को गुण झोलो जाए.
Place the back hand down to the mat. Twist your body even further in Matsendrasana too, as you visualize Sage Matsyendranath, the master of Hatha Yoga.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठर प्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम्.
Now place both feet onto opposite thighs. Keep your hands on the knees. Gaze to your nose, engage all the bandhas Mahamudra Banda as you visualize yourself as Lord Shiva. Breathe in Sitali Kumbhaka, hissing through your teeth with your tongue pressed against the teeth as you internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Padmasana.
उत्तानः चरणौ कृत्वा ऊरु संस्थो प्रयत्नतः.
Now cross your hands in front of the body, hold onto the big toes in Prana Mudra, gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as Goddess Parvati, the consort of Lord Shiva, in Padmasana too.
आसनं द्विधं प्रोक्तं पद्मं वज्रासनं तथा.
From Padmasana, bring your hands in between the legs, place them flat on the ground as you lift your entire body off the mat. Visualize yourself as a rooster in Kukutasana as you breathe calmly through your nose in Sahadra Kumbhaka.
ऊर्ध्व कुक्कुटवासिष्ठ मरीचे हलमत्स्यकम्.
Next up is Badhakeki Asana. From Padmasana, rise up onto your knees, bring your hands flat on the ground in front of you with the fingers pointing backwards. Bring your elbows to the navel, lean forward, and lift your knees off the mat as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
केवलं पादमेकञ्च स्कन्धे च आरोप्य यत्नतः.
We move on to Mayurasana. Similarly, with your hands flat on the mat, fingers pointing towards your body, lean onto your elbows, find balance, and lift your entire legs off the mat, keeping them straight as you visualize yourself as a peacock in Mayurasana.
मयूरं दण्डवत् कुर्यान् मायूरं दण्डनामकम्.
Now lay down flat on your belly. Interlock your fingers behind your head as you place your forehead down and keep the toes pointing outwards with your heels down to the mat as you visualize yourself as a crocodile in Makarasana.
अध्यासशेते हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रसार्यमानो.
Now keep your hands next to the chest and raise your entire legs up using the strength of your lower back and glutes in Shalabhasana, visualizing yourself as a locust.
अध्यासशेते करयुग्मवक्षो भूमिमोष्टभ्यकरयोस्तलाभ्याम्.
Now hold onto the feet and pull them outside the hip as low as you can to the ground as you visualize yourself as a camel in Ushtrasana.
अध्यासशेते पदयुग्मव्यस्तं पृष्ठे निधायापि धृतं कराभ्याम्.
Holding onto the feet, kick your legs back and up as you raise your chest and head up, gaze up, and visualize yourself as Pinaka, Lord Shiva's bow in Dhanurasana.
प्रसार्य पादौ भुजदण्डरूपौ करच पृष्ठे धृतपादयुग्मम्.
Now sit in a kneeling posture with your heels outside the hips, toes touching behind your body, hands on the knees. Gaze towards your third eye as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Perform the Mula Banda and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Bhagasana.
उल्टा मोड़ी पादौ वैसे बहुरो जुगति करे एक ऐसे.
Next up is Gohi Asana. Setting up for another inverted posture. So set yourself up in front of a wall if needed. Now place your forearms on the ground, elbows shoulder width apart. Interlock your fingers, place the crown of your head to the mat, and raise your hips as you walk your feet forward, And then lift your legs up, pulling the knees in towards your chest as close as possible as you gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in Gohyasana.
दो हाथ की कहोनी जोई पुण्य कलाई जाने दोई.
Now extend your legs up straight into Shirshasana. Gaze to your nose as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विधैव विदितं हिनः.
Gently lower your body down. Come to a seated position with the legs forward and start rapidly exhaling in Bastika Kumbhaka again and again as we are going to perform a sequence of rapid exhalations with the legs raised. Now bring your hands behind the calves and extend the legs forward and up. As you bring your head towards the knees, bring the legs vertical and visualize Swamiji in Podhyasana.
दो हाथ पग बाहर आने घोड़ा तरे काकसी ठाने.
Now extend your legs forward and bring your hands behind your back, holding onto opposite shoulders. As you gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as a mace in Parighasana.
उत्तानं शेनं कृत्वा पादौ मिलित्वा प्रसार्य.
Keep your legs extended forward and keep breathing in Bastika Kumbhaka. As you extend your arms parallel to the ground, gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as a boat in Naukasana.
उत्तानशेनं कुर्पराभ्यां भूमिं अष्टभ्य.
Now bring the soles of the feet together and pull them close to your chest as you scoop your hands below. Keep exhaling rapidly as you gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as Lord Rudra in Rudrasana.
पगतली संपुट करी हाथस्योपक ऊंचाई.
Now breathe calmly. Lay down on your back. With the feet flat, keep the palms on the ground behind the heels as you push your hips up. Engage Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, gaze to your nose in Unmukha Pitasana too.
ऊर्ध्वे च जानूनि कृत्वा शवेत्वोर्ध्वमुखं तथा.
Now lay down flat entirely with your hands next to your hips, palms facing up. Pull the Kundalini Shakti up forcefully along your spine. Visualize your body is dead and Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is liberating you. In Shivasana, as you internally chant the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनं. शवासनं श्रान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
Now slowly return to your physical body. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles, your elbows and your knees. Pull your knees up towards your chest. Rock your body from side to side and slowly return to a comfortable seated position. Congratulations, you completed the Pratama Vinyasa Krama, the 108 asana sequence as revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. With this, we conclude today's Nityananda Yoga session. We're looking forward to see you all again tomorrow. So let us sit straight with our head, neck and spine in a straight line. Hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your heart center. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Visualize Swamiji as we chant the Purna mantra.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam.
Thank you all. Nithyanandam.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.